Welcome, everybody, to your spiritual reading for May. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you using the Sacred Traveler cards, taking a little journey over here. We haven't done this in a while. Okay, get our creativity going for our spiritual reading. Is it that you are going? First card out is Vast Vistas, Expand Your Horizons. Wow. Jumping right out of the box. I mean, just literally jumping out. It's time. It's time to rock and roll. That's exactly what it's saying. It's time to expand your horizons, see the world around you in all these new ways that are coming in. This is not a time to think small, my friends. This is time to really get expanding. It's an exciting time for you, and you may find travel or new adventures in your future. Think outside of the box. Ideas and projects that you've been contemplating on are now moving towards manifestation. Unconventional relationships may flourish, and take the time to nurture your dreams for big changes that are ahead. And your sacred traveler, which is your higher self, is saying, we need to get this going. Or you can see it as your spirit guides, however you guys see that. But it doesn't matter. The point is, the divine is saying it's time to rock and roll. It's time to think bigger, better, right? Bigger is better. Let's not think about the small little things. We've already done that. Let's get really jumping so we can travel this road. As soon as you get down this road, this is what's going to happen. Bam, you're starting to navigate the stars. So, of course, I love this reading because, we always can have fun. So we can say we're going to jump out of this box, take this path, and as we take this path to this boat, bam, we are navigating the stars, right? Because that's where the journey really begins. And then you're going to follow your bliss. So, right? So it's saying, now look at what you're doing, right? Trust in your gut feeling. Have faith that your higher power is directing your life. Believe, allow your life decisions to be dictated by what opens your heart and by what brings you the joy. Relax, be patient, follow your bliss. Because this is the road that you cannot see, right? Your divine is saying, I'm putting you on a road. I want you to trust in your gut feeling that when you jump out of this box to go there, don't hold back. This is not a time to, no holds bar, right? This is the way that we need to go. This is the way we need to navigate, because I'm setting you on a course towards what's bigger, what's better, what's great for you. So this way you can actually be able to see all the little details that are going on around your life, right? You trust in the light of the stars, your silent spirit guardians, and the joy of your guiding North Star will be there to navigate you through any of the darkness. So to say, even though I'm going to do this doesn't mean there's not going to be some bumps along the road, right? You could get in this boat over here and say, boy, was that a ride, right? It could be wavy. It could be crashing. It might be slow and smooth. Depends on the person. But no matter what, there's going to be some kind of bumps. And it's saying it's fine. Don't give up, right? Go with your gut feeling, because you know what? Sometimes the bumps is what pushes us even harder to want to get to where we're going, right? That's that. Don't tell me you're going to stop me. Could be a person who's saying you're crazy. That's not going to happen. You're going to say, nope, not listening. And sometimes it even causes bigger motivation. Those who tell us we can't do things makes us want to push harder, right, for the goal. So it's like, oh, okay, now you're just pushing me even further. Because my gut feeling says this will work. One way or another. Like I said, it doesn't say it's going to be easy. No one said that. No. If anything, it's not going to be super easy, right? That's part of the journey and a part of the, just think about, I always think of these readings kind of like the Wizard of Oz. She wanted to get home, but it surely wasn't easy, right? She had there was flying monkeys, and she fell asleep in a poppy field. I mean, she definitely had things that were up against her. But when you follow your gut instincts, that's just telling you you can see these things that are consequential, that are trying to come at you, but you're just going to like push right through them, right? So don't block me. So of course there'll probably be some obstacles. Movement, choices, and decisions too, because you're going to say, this is where my movement, choices, and decisions are, and I'm going to get really down to the nitty gritty of the situation and really make this choice. And this choice is going to keep you balanced. Wow. Got a lot of twos over here. So a lot of balance and a lot of patience that's going to be needed along this journey of you jumping right out of this box. So I love it. And this is because you're material harvesting. You're saying, okay, so I'm going to put in all this hard work over here. I've made the choice, or I've already made this choice. For some of you are going to say, I've already done that. I'm just waiting for the bigger piece, the bigger step of the box, right? Maybe you're right there on that road to the boat. So anyways, you have the material harvest and you're saying, I'm reaping the rewards. But you have to stay balanced and you have to stay patient to get to that, right? Because yes, there will be temptations. See, there it is. You will have temptations along the way. It almost feels like any journey we take, we're going to have some kind of temptation to try to, there it is, rock the boat, right? We could even put it kind of sideways because it says positive movement forward. We have a boat over here. So it's kind of like, yeah, the temptations to rock the boat. So make sure that you're keeping positive movement forward. Do not allow that temptation to rock the boat. That could be the temptation to do something you're not supposed to be doing, or allowing someone else to try to take control where you know that's not it. Whatever toxic, interference there is along this journey, because it's going to make a huge transformation. So I'm definitely going to keep this sideways, even though it says positive movement forward. We already know that because it's for the manifestation 8, or the journey, or jumping out the box. But we know they're going to try to stop you. Something, right? Something bumpy. So yeah, there's going to be some waves along the road to get to that ultimate transformation. But you're going to let it go, right? They're like, just let it go. Trust in yourself. You know, there it is, that the new beginning is right around that corner. And this is going to bring in great rewards, right? Great things. You know that, right? Fertility. Look at that. Because you're going to have the fertility coming through. The fertility is saying there's great abundance, great prosperities, great happiness, great things coming for you as long as you continue on this journey to where you know you need to be. So never giving up, never say die, right? So the movement and choices and decisions, kind of move these around just a little bit. I am going to keep that right there though, because that rockiness with the temptation really is going to bring in that new beginning, because that's going to be the biggest key right there. Is kind of like on this journey, it's like we're going to run into the devil, right? And he's going to be like, and I'll give you a world of your own. And you're going to be like, no, I've got my own. Thanks, though. But yeah, it's saying King of Pentacles, because you already can see you're going to be moving and making choices for that prosperity, for that abundance, for that firm foundation. But there's a lot of self-assuredness going on within the situation that says, no, because if I keep continuing this, I can see that already. So there's almost like you guys are already using your third eye chakra over here and putting yourself into the crown chakra of the knowing, because you will, once you definitely make that decision, and especially when that gut feeling starts popping up. That's where the balance is. Look, and you're saying, yeah, because there is definitely other things in the world that I can actually attain. I can actually attain these. So the strength, once you start seeing your rewards start actually coming up, you're going to attain even more strength, more intuition, wanting to take more action towards the situation. Okay, so it's almost like the small things are going to start coming up. And that's really what it kind of feels like, guys. It's kind of crazy. It almost feels like when these small things start coming up, that's when this like double energy wants to pop. And then he's like, no, I'll give you so much more. Or you can't do that. Or however, right? However you want your story to go, it doesn't matter. But definitely whatever it is, they are definitely trying to block you. So you can kind of see it as a cock block in its own way. Only for the fact that because they're rocking the ship. They want to fight with you. They want to argue with you. They want to offer you something else that's not good. Yeah. So we have to watch all of those little things because, there is something not right there, right? And they're going to come out with that, and you're going to say, nope, I'm staying true to my path, and you're going to speak truth to your path because you already know you're on the high road. So it's nothing that they can do. You're going to come to the conclusion there is nothing that they can say or what they can do or even offer that is going to be different from what you already want. Because you might even have this Queen of Swords coming in and saying, you know, as you're speaking your truth, they might be saying and speaking their truth and saying, don't take that person because you know what? I've got better offers. True offer, you know, real good ones. Truth, right? Not fabricated, not anything underlining, hidden details, whatever, right? With the sun over here, it's saying because you do have the blessings coming through, and that's coming on that transformation, because as you see the sun start really coming in, especially after the boat has stopped being rocked, you're definitely going to see all of the new things really shining out at you, and you're going to feel like the sun is shining on your face with this blessing, and it's also might be pushing you guys into the limelight of the situation to where you're starting to get noticed by these companies, by these people. So it's because they see you have all these tools, all these resources, all this knowledge. You have what it takes to get to what you need to be doing, right? And they might even have extra resources at that job or something. You could say, wow, this is awesome because my old job, they didn't have, you know, whatever, right? And now they actually have more tools for you to work with. So it's definitely going to make your job so much better. And you do have so many offerings coming in. So you definitely have this offer that's coming in that's some kind of proposal that is going to make a huge new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And you know, it's like, you know what? Decisions are done. I'm balanced. You know what? But there probably will be more choices and decisions because it's never ever not, right? But you're going to definitely be balancing pros and cons to the situation of balance. That's just because you know that this person, see, that's why I said this person over here might be speaking their truth. It could be the same person. But you know the professionalism of the situation or the outcome of whatever it is you're looking for is way beyond, you know, it almost feels like it's way beyond expectation because it's some kind of great achievement at this time that's receiving this reward and definitely taking the recognition with your talents and your hard work that the King of Swords is actually looking at, right? But we've seen that with the Queen of Pentacles because it's saying, because I had all the talents, I have all the resources, right? So I can actually feel like, you know, maybe I'm even making some kind of great legacy for myself at this time, or maybe just a legacy within this company. So definitely seeing in all these new power plays, there's a lot of power plays also going on. So you feel like the energy in the air is definitely going to be for you, right? As you're feeling very charged. And you're going to feel the change in the chargedness with the transformation. And it's going to really want to push forward, right? With all the extras that are coming in, right? Whether it's extra creativity or extra, you know, connections. But however it is, it's definitely going to be some kind of unexpected opportunity that is way more than what you anticipated. Okay. And you might even run into somebody that you've already known who has this great idea, right? It could be somebody from your old social circle or something that's like, hey, you know, I know this Gemini, they can do this for you. And you're like, oh boy, you know what I mean? Thanks. So the reconnection could actually even be coming through, especially as we're going through a Mercury retrograde. You might even be running into old people. So you could even say, I think I know who this person is who's offering. It's so-and-so because they had said something once before. It made me think. So it could even be re-embarking on this old communication through this old person that you know who has this huge, expansive new job for you, or know someone who can actually, who's looking for someone to hire people or do something, really help you progress on your journey over here. Okay, and let's get a card. Wow, how amazing. Okay, so the card coming out is take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought. doing your best to block out all other distractions. That's really when that devil's going to come to try to rock the boat. You know, because what's going to happen is what I'm afraid for some of you is for some of you, it could be an argument or something, but what I think for some of you it is that someone's going to try to, I don't know, kind of like either take you off your journey's path by offering you something that is not what you're looking for. You know what I mean? And it's a huge distraction. That could be definitely one of them, or you might even have a partner or somebody who thinks that, you know, that's not going to happen. It's like, wow, thanks for the faith. I love those people, right? You're like, wow, thanks for the trust and the faith. I mean, even if it didn't, why you got to say stuff like that? That's not nice. So no matter how you want to see it, it's not a nice energy. To feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. And this is one of those things too, and I think that's when it's talking about you might have this older friend coming through who might be like kind of sparking the attention, and they're talking about something that you're vastly jumping out of the box for. It's going to make you kind of open your mind and say, okay, you know what? Let Gemini have my phone number, because that could be it. That was like, boom, that was it. Right? So you definitely don't want to have too many limitations or too many boundaries at this time, because you want to make sure with all the swords that you're getting the communication out there, right? That you're doing this. That'll give you more things to be able to think about, which is good. Just remember, the reason it says your gut feeling is really about that devil. Because, you know, it's just, there's something about it that is just not, it's not trustworthy. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. And that was it for you. Until next time, good luck on your journey. Bye-bye. And it's going to allow you to take your arm off of that one, you know, that one wand of the past, so that you can put your hand on the new one and say, and now I'm making ways of a more victorious tomorrow. And you're really going to feel like you are ascending, though. You're really going to feel the victory and the conquering. Look at that. Right? Fly. I don't know where this fly comes from. He just comes in here just to bug me. I swear, just to bug me. But you're going to feel like you have this victory and this success, and you're going to feel like you're making a lot of new changes. And you're going to really be walking out of one chapter for yourself into another chapter. And you're going to feel it, though. You're going to feel the difference. You brought a conclusion to it. You said, that's it. I've ended it. I've walked away from it. It is what it is. It's not going to change. The only thing I can change is what I bring to the table today or tomorrow. Yesterday is yesterday. Yesterday can sit where yesterday is. You know, if somebody hurt me yesterday, I don't have to live with that forever. I can let that go. Because there is other people in the world who would love to love me. You know, if I messed up this job and they fired me, that's fine. Because I can learn to do something better and do something different. Right? So it's learning. And so when we have to clear the past to bring in the present healing, we have to understand, though, that we are human. Right? We are human. We make mistakes. And that's okay. And we make mistakes, too, against each other. Because no one is perfect. Right? So you'll say, I understand why they don't like me and I don't like them. Come to that understanding and having a conclusion that, you know what, it wasn't maybe about what the love was or what it was. It was what it was. And now we can move to a new area, right? Having that better understanding of whatever it is that is going on within your lives, my friends. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say. We'll put them right here. What a beautiful journey you're on. And the journey right now is just making sure that you understand how to heal, and that we don't need to hold on to yesterday's pains. We have a big, giant world of tomorrow. Okay, improving health. As you're improving your health, however it is, you know, you can also get more information, right, on the subject, counseling, friends, other tarot channels if they, do spiritual healing, but make sure that you're putting a lot of trust within yourself and within the universe, And once you really feel the trust, and the trust of, you know what, it is time for me to heal, it is time for me to rejuvenate, it is time for me to move forward. And Spirit says that's when you know you're truly ready, is when you actually have that trust, right? When you know that there's nothing more that you can worry about, putting the worries aside, right? To make the peaceful resolution within yourself so that you can really get to where you really need to be, okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.